Hours in the news business, things can get hectic. Sometimes news gets reported smoothly, other times not so much. Check out poor Krystal Ball over at MSNBC, making the rookie mistake of not listening to the guest answer the question you just asked.
U.S. Staff Sergeant Michael Boyd is at the U.S. Embassy in Ukraine and says that he saw a missile in the air hit the plane. He is on the phone with us. Sergeant, are you there?
Yes, I'm here. Can you hear me?
I can. Please tell us what you saw there on the ground in Ukraine.
Well, I was looking out the window and I saw a projectile flying through the sky, and it would appear that the plane was shot down by a blast of wind from Howard Stern's ass.
So it would appear that the plane was shot down. Can you tell us anything more from your military training of what sort of missile system that may have been coming from?
Well, you're a dumbass, aren't you?
I'm sorry, sir. All right, we're going to take a quick break.
Now look, there are a lot of things that went wrong there. She didn't listen to the answer. Her producer put on someone who wasn't vetted well enough. And she actually did say live on the ground from Kiev when that wasn't the crash site. He was supposed to be giving an analysis from the crash site. You want to be careful because it's like making fun of someone about teleprompter and then screwing up the teleprompter.
No, that's my point. And therefore, the grace of God go I. I mean, her name is Krystal Ball. She should have seen it coming. Bad but I'm here to defend her because the producers think this is hilarious. A producer probably got fired over that. So, I mean, you're going to make a mistake, and you're going to hope that another network doesn't pick it up and make fun of you over it. And, by the way, this is happening during horrible breaking news. We weren't on. She was.
Well, and then you make a very, very good point.
We didn't make a mistake because we weren't on.
And the point being, Kimberly, that there is a difference between...
That we have Shepard Smith?
Well, no, I just made it in the last block. Yeah. Look, the Fox executive said, you know what, let's not put an opinion show that's not used to interviewing people on air and interview breaking news people at the moment. Who do you call out on this one?
Look, I mean, that's an executive decision. They should have made a decision that was smart and informed and said, listen, we're not going to put somebody on that doesn't have the experience, especially with this breaking news situation, with information that is technical and more complicated. I don't know what they were saying in her ear. Obviously, there was some confusion. It doesn't excuse that gentleman's behavior for being a little bit rude.
This has nothing to do with Krystal Ball. I'm sorry, it does not. Howard Stern has punked some of the most experienced people in the news business, oh, by the way, and in this building as well. So, yes, the producers have a job to clear these phone conversations, but Stern's been doing this for, what, 30 years? I mean, if Krystal had listened to what he said, she would have said, baba booey, thanks, and made a joke of it and moved on and, you know, had fun with Stern because that's what they do. But I don't blame this on her. I mean, you just can't. The Stern show's done this to a number of seasons.
Bobby, can I get this one? I don't want to get this. You can forgive a rookie mistake, a rookie for making mistakes, but there's no excuse for a State Department spokesperson for completely fumbling the ball. Here's what happened yesterday on Fox News when Jen Psaki started her briefing.
Jen Psaki, the State Department spokesperson, live.
The Afghan IEC began auditing ballots from the Afghan presidential runoff. The audit is being conducted in Kabul by the IEC under close supervision.
Well, this is just highly inappropriate, I would say. Today, a Malaysian Airlines jet has fallen from the sky over a war zone, and the State Department is beginning with routine matters. You figure it out. I can't figure that out. Jennifer Griffin, I can't believe what just happened.
That's the State Department, Shep. I'm not surprised.
We don't have time to read the tweet, but she literally tweeted a couple of minutes later some ridiculous thing about out of her State Department Twitter account about a fashion article. Bob, dropped the ball.
Dropped the ball should have dropped on her head. I mean, I just, it's unbelievable to me that, I mean, who in their right mind could walk out with these things going on and talk about a ballot count, which is probably going to be a screwy ballot count in Kabul when this is going on, and then talks about fashion. I mean, somebody's got to take this woman and just, I mean, she ought to be the press secretary at the Department of Mines.
Department of Mines?
What are you talking about, Bob?
In other words, she should be. You want to put her chief spokesman for the State Department? Are you kidding me?
Hey,
on a day like that, she talks about vote count.
I want to give the whole group pink slips, to be honest.
They're all like fresh-faced co-eds. They're all named Jen and Josh. It's like the set of Glee. Can't blame them.
And they
so
can't
cute.
say-
Are you gonna cut her some slack? I mean, this is
No, this is
more
a very
egregious, right?
this is a different situation than the last one we were
She's a
talking
pro.
about. Like, she's not a serious person. I mean, she's not. She is the queen of construction paper diplomacy. Remember, it was her with the Sharpie and the magic marker, and then the construction paper. I think we have a picture of her. That's how we reached out to Ukraine. Was, I believe, Jen, with a picture
That's not happening.
that's not happening. But,
See, we make fun of Krystal Ball.
that's why I
and
didn't do
then-
it.
Oh, wait, there it is, Andrew.
Where did she come from? Does anybody know?
Well, she came from the Obama campaign, and that's the problem. She's a campaign person, and campaign
She used to
people
be our
can be
intern,
snarky.
Mom.
They can do hokey little gimmicks and put out videos.
Yeah.
You know the type.
Yeah, right.
But they're not suitable for the State Department to be responding
guess.
to global crises on behalf of the United States.
That's like Pearl Harbor.